ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Space Engineers. Welcome back to the moon. Luna, our dear Lord, or lady, our dear lady, Lord Luna. There's the soul of our system. Get it? Because sun, soul, get it? Get it? Anyway, welcome back to Space Engineers. I am your host, Quantum Tater. Say hello, Quantum Tater. I hurt myself that time. I hurt myself today to see if I could breathe in space. Today, what are we doing today? What do we wanna do today? Today, we are going to we're gonna do a thing today. I don't really know what. I haven't decided. No, I have decided. I'm just kidding. So last time on Dragon Ball Z, we slowly landed this right there so I could lock it down. Beautiful, and turn that off. So last time on Space Engineers Ball Z, we essentially did this. We built out all of our tubing and piping structure. And Chad had said that like he wished they had a conveyor 45-degree angle so we didn't have to do this chaos monstrosity. And I totally agree. There's got to be a cooler way or a nicer way to do that. There's a really cool pipe mod. I feel like it's really neat, but it's also it feels super cheesy because the pipe mod uses essentially like basically use sorters, and you put sorters at each of these stations, and as long as it's within range and within this conal shape of the device, it basically will make a connecting pipe from point to point. Cool because you can transfer stuff over long distances and allows you to have a pipe network. Not so cool because it'll absolutely clip through ground without any qualms, and also not too cool because the cost of it is nearly zero. Like there's just no cost. And that's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just let's see. It's just I don't know. It feels a little cheesy or kind of hackery because you can just connect all these pipes, without any qualms. It's not like I said. It's very interesting. So, all right, today we're gonna do a couple of things. First, I'm going to collect some supplies for solar panels. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 solar panels. So let's go here. Do I have the connection for this? I don't. That's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Did I get... 5, 6, 7, 8. That's 8. In theory, that should be enough. Just in case, we'll grab a couple extra more. 9, 10. Okay. Do that. And then what else do we need? We need one of these. 1. And I hope that's enough for that. If it's not, this is going to be a long, long trip. So you know what? We're going to go ahead and we're going to get the hinge part as a separate piece. And then, no, that's good. And then we need one of these guys. Right. And then we're going to do the same thing where I grab the piston head, just in case, just in case. And then, ow, smack my head into the wall. What else do we need? We need I think it's on my bar somewhere. If it's not, I'll be so sad. I'm sad. No, I'm not really sad, but, custom turret controller. I probably don't need the drunk emoji anymore, so let's go ahead and grab one of those. Ooh, detector components. See, it's a good thing I did this. So shift, put all those into production. What are we doing? So today, in addition to the in addition to the talking about the piping and stuff in the 45-degree angle, he said without a mod solution, really the only thing is to use hinge parts and like set the angles and then go down that way. And that's, that's actually not a bad idea because I think it would look cool. But the problem I think is the amount of subgrids it creates and just blah blah blah. I think it might cause some issues. So And then Lord Chaos followed up with, pretty much yes to all of the above, like ditto, essentially. And I 100% I agree with both of you guys. I also think I could replace this connector or turn this connector this way and just go straight down. That would be much better. But I'm not going to do that right now. It's not a thing. It's not a problem. Let's see. Um, the welder possibly having issues could have been the thing that was clanging out and being ridiculous on this thing. Um, You're probably right, Chad. The other thing that we talked about, what else did we talk about? We talked about something else. Next thing is storage for O2 and oxygen. That is definitely happening. And then he also suggested that the next solar panel array I build, I go real big, like gigantic big. And I'm going to. When I build another one here, absolutely going to do that. But first, what we're going to do is we're going to come here. I'm going to come into this thing right there. We're going to grab a few stacks of steel. And why are we doing this, you might ask? Well, as I recall, our dear uranium mine had a little bit of a power issue. So what I want to do is I want to fly out there. I want to, I'm going to fly out there, and we are going to, floral incandescent purposes, um, set up a sweet um, solar array on the uranium mine. That's step one. Step one, solar array completion. And what the other thing we're going to do I have? I don't. So what we're going to do here, need to do a couple of things. I want the large industrial thruster. Do I have two? I don't have two large. Oh, where's the large one? Give me a second. Large hydrogen thruster. Ah, there it is. Okay, so I'm going to stick you here. We're going to toggle you on off. And then blocks, groups, hydro thrust, ion thrust, hydro thrust, ion thrust. I thought, forward thrust. There we go. We're going to do this. We're going to say thrust override. And we're going to say decrease thrust override. All right, so what we're going to do, we're not taking the Soul Strider. We're going to do a little experiment. So let's get underway. Let's go ahead and turn on our big boy engine. And let's start the process of getting out of here. Oh, I guess I have to... I thought my thrust override included the, I thought it included the big boy thruster. It does not appear to, so that's okay. We're cruising at a good clip. We're gonna break gravity of this place like so. Now, step one. Find our sweet. There she blows. Yeah. Let's get going that direction. We're gonna get to the jump box. We're gonna use this ship to go to the jump box to jump to the uranium mine. Why? I don't know. It seems like a really entertaining idea. So I'm like, let's do that. We're going to have to do it weird, though, because we're going to have to dock on the bottom while we're doing this. Forward thrust should include... all of these guys, huh? Well, probably not those guys. That's fine. And that's what we're gonna do. So I'm gonna get connected up to this thing, and then we'll do a jump from the thing to thing, and then I will probably time lapse the building of the solar array there. I'm also gonna pick up some stuff. I'm actually doing this a little bit out of order that I wanted to do it in, but that's okay. I don't mind being out of order. Sometimes you gotta get a little chaotic. Yeah, so how's everybody doing today? It's been, I feel like, I know I uploaded like literally on Wednesday, as I always do, but I feel like it's been weeks since I've knocked some stuff out. And I know that's just not the case, but it just feels like it. So it's been weird. It's been a weird been a weird thing. So, all right, let's go ahead and, oh, slow her down, Nate. All right, let's go ahead and get, oh, wrong one. Let's see if I can, need to turn this bad boy like so. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work. This is going to be really fascinating, I think. So we're just going to, technically we're going to put this, we're going to put those both back on auto, and then we're going to come here and we're going to shut off the engines. That way that they can't interfere. And then we're going to go here, remote access. Why can't I remote? Why can't I remote to this thing? It's always wonky. It literally always is wonky. Remote access. Let's go. Remote. Boxfish. Okay, let's take a look and see what's going on here. Why are you the devil? What is it about you that makes me so infuriated? Remote access. All the batteries should be jumper batteries. They're all on and on auto. We've got the antenna, jumper parabolic antenna, enable broadcasting, show ship name, check, 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 check. Inventory. What do we got? What are we doing here? Ion thrust. It's weird that it's bringing up. That is very odd, right? It's a little strange. We're getting the jumper. How are we doing, by the way? How are we doing on this? On our inventory. Reactor. Nice. Okay, good. We got plenty of juice. We're cooking with fuel. Why can't I remote to you? What are you doing? Well, all right. So this is going to be a weird one. I'm not exactly sure how this is going to work, but we're going to try it anyways. Jump drive, and we definitely want to go to the space uranium refueling station, moon point, jump space uranium. Select this guy. Okay, perfect. And I guess we're going to go here, and we're going to click jump drive, and we're going to say jump. Yeah, let's see what happens. Oh, we're going to go backwards. This is fine. All right, why can't I control? It's very odd that I can't. I can even hit the terminal of the other mine, but I cannot control this thing. That's weird, right? Like it's definitely strange. All right, well, let's break loose. Where are we at? Space uranium. Aha, okay. Let's go get this done. I figured that we'd want to build out and see what happens. I got to see how this is going to go. But we're going to go ahead and throw a time lapse up here in a second. You guys will definitely be good for that. Now, it looks like stuff's still working based on the lighting, which is always good. I'm going to turn off the big boy engine. We're going to do some investigation. How do we want... Okay. Let's grab some steel plate. Beautiful. Oh, you're going to need way more than that. What are you doing here? There you go. You need more than that. All right, perfect. Where are we at? Okay, solar panel. So that's connected there. I think what we ought to do, I think what we're going to do is we're going to go down like this. To I know this is probably unnecessary. Definitely don't need to. Oh, come on. Okay. Get that there. Get that there. Beautiful. I don't need to do that, I realize. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9. And then we go back to here. 2, 3, 4. I didn't bring anything for a camera. Poop suck. So, all right, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get this built up. Nope. Keep screwing that up. Oh, you know what? I can probably go down a few. Well, so I'm gonna get this built up, and then, yeah, we'll pick you up on the other side. Make sure the hinge is the hinge. Beautiful. And then 5. 1, 2, 3. And I think it's 8. We'll find out. I guess we can find out now. Anyways, all right. Cue the music. Blap. Time lapsing now. Alright guys, so that was weird. Apparently my plans to effectively build this whole thing out without having to make multiple trips failed because I don't really know why. So I will pick you back up. I've got to make a run back to the moon base, pick some stuff up, and then continue this process. That was dumb. I'm pretty sure I collected everything, but it was like, nah. Nah, fam. Nah. You collected nothing, apparently. Which is, you know, it is what it is. It's fine. It's just... We gotta get to the jump drive, and we gotta go to the moon. Gotta get to the moon. Select that jump point. Go to 3. And we're off. This is the weirdest vehicle, by the way, ever to use the jump drive, in my opinion. It's very strange. I still don't understand why I can't remotely control it, and I'm pretty sure the engines are on. They are, so they're keeping it stable. At least they're keeping it stable. You know, I didn't check is for the uranium and stuff. That's okay. Let's go here. We jump off there. Turn these off. We point towards the moon base. The jump box location is no longer needed because that's not where it's at. But you do make a valid point that I should absolutely not only delete that, but then also go to the jump box and set a new one just in case something happens. So, GPS jump box. Oh. Thanks, jump box. You're a hero. All right, let's go get the rest of our stuff and let's knock this out. I don't know which one of these was our base. I should be able to see it from space. And that was part of one of Chad's comments when he was talking about go big or go home with the big, with the next solar array. If you can't see it from space, it's not big enough. And I agree. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna make sure we can see it from space. And I should be able to see ours from space, but you're right. It's just not big enough. I see it now. I see the Soul Strider of all things. That's the thing I see the most. So let's go. Okay, go. So. On cruising speed. Gotta make sure we're cruising at a healthy speed. How's our fuel? Pretty good for getting into space and heading back to the moon. Obviously, the moon is one of the easiest places to get to, so like that shouldn't be a surprise that it's effective. All right, let's cut some speed. We gotta get serious here. You know, thinking about it, I shouldn't have been decelling, but because yeah, I know why. When I have the thrusters on, since I have the forward thrust on override, because I didn't include the ion thrusters in that space, the forward ion thrusters, the reverse ion thrusters were kicked on, whilst the hydrogen thrusters were pushing. So that's dumb. That was not dumb's not the right word, but yeah, dumb. All right, let's get some. Thanks, Bob. I didn't need that welded up. Let's go ahead and dock and get some fuel real quick, just so we have it, and then I'll grab what's left, what's necessary, because we did not get everything that was necessary. Perfect. All components successfully deposited, all withdrawn. So this should be everything we need to finish the thing. I don't know. It should be everything we need to finish the thing. Let's take a look at our inventory real quick and see how we're doing on supplies. Got 1,000 of those, 1,000 of those. We could use some more. Probably steel plates would be a good idea. Let's go ahead and grab some 2,000 of those. Let's go ahead and grab another 1,000 of those. 1,000 of those. Let's just grab 1,000 of some stuff. Not grab, but like put it up to the thing. All right. Gonna kick on the big boy. Get back to space. And I wonder, space point, jump point. I guess always going to the space jump point's probably all we needed to do. Man, we get out of gravity so quick. With the big old thrusters, like they just kick us out very fast. It's very effective. I enjoy it. Let's get back there. We're gonna get our uranium mine. Oh, there he is. Whoa, what are you doing over there? Let's go ahead and kick it on. Alrighty. Get back to the jump box. Get back to the uranium mine. Bada boom, bada bing. Bob's your uncle. Get that thing set up. I think I grabbed everything that I needed that was in my build queue. So unless build queue screwed up, or I screwed up, both possible, I'm not ruling either one of them out. I'm going to rotate. There's a really cool mod that I've not played with, but I've seen some people play with it, and it does like aperture, escape velocity stuff, and really interesting things. And you can actually orbit planets. And part of me would really like, I think it would be cool to build a space station that you could stick, in orbit. I think that'd be... There we go. Alright. Lock on. Go here. Anyways, you can like get an orbital like aperture and stuff like that, and you could we could build an actual space station that is not a static object and actually navigates or spins around the planet. And I think that's cool. And then like it would add an element of like, okay, now I've got to make sure that that I'm facing the right direction when, or like, okay, the space station should be here at this point. Like we have it broadcast super far, which puts it at risk for like enemies and stuff, but we have it broadcast super far. And so then we can be like, all right, I'm at the like, it's at this point, so we have to get into space at this point to catch it. Depending on how fast we had it orbiting, obviously. If we had it like super orbiting, it probably wouldn't be like, we wouldn't want to like have it doing like 200 kilometers an hour. That might be a little insane, but could be interesting. Could be a fun like little exercise in flying it around. I think. This looks very dark over here, so I don't know that this solar panel is going to do as much as we want it to, but that's okay. It didn't have to do too much. It just has to do. I feel like, oh, I keep pressing the wrong buttons. I was like, did I lose my guys? I didn't. Although I might have. There we are. Alright. I keep bumping this thing. It's because rotationally it's not set up. Beautiful. I love it. I love it. I love it. Let's go down here. How? How do I not have the necessary parts for this? I 100% put large steel tubes in there. What is going on? Okay, well then. What about you? Did I get the parts for you? This would be real stupid if I didn't. I'm confused. I'm confused. Yeah, I'm confused. Give me 1 second. We're back. Sorry about that. Had an issue. We had an issue we had to deal with, so yeah, okay, so steel. We got the rotor finished. My thing's being wonky, so that's okay. It's okay to be wonky sometimes, people. Everybody does it. Let's go ahead and turn torque up to, let's just give it some juice. And braking torque, we want to be able to have some juice. And then let's go ahead and get the custom torque controller. We're going to say that you're the rotor, you're the hinge. you're the camera, and then we're going to come down here. We're going to say always enable movement, target ships. Nope, 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 nope. Target friends. Nope, 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 nope. Where is it? Always target the sun. There we go. And now it's, I'm glad I had my ship in a way that didn't just bat that, just bat it out. Now it's currently doing nothing. Let's go ahead and take a look and see why that is. Is the sun ever hit this? Okay, yeah. Okay, the sun does eventually hit this side of the planet, so that's fine. It's not ideal. It's not ideal to like that it's not always in the sun, but it's some juice at all times, and that's really, or not at all times, but it's some juice. So now let's take a look at what do we got. We have in our refinery 121 and our small reactor, so we can totally take all hundreds of these. And did I? Oh, when I grabbed that last bit of stuff, you know what happened, guys? Anyone care to take a guess as to what happened? I'm dumb. All those problems I had, the reason it was giving me trouble welding is because it was in my inventory. Ah! Okay. We did it! We did it! Alright, let's set those to neutral. Back it up. Let's take a glorious look at our sweet, sweet uranium mine. Right. Screenshot time. The uranium mine has solar. And it's not dilly-dallied and fancied up. That's okay. It doesn't need to be. It's doing what it needs to be. It's charging the battery with it without the other thing. So yeah, that's that. So that can cook. Let's get to our jump box. Buy uranium mine. We've also collected some uranium, which we didn't have before. 121 ingots. It's not a lot. It's moving much slower, but I think it's because, you know, it's slow. It's not a fast process, and I'm not sitting here mining with a ship and boring it out and collecting, you know, tons of it to refine at once, which is okay. It's not the most ideal situation, but next step, we go back to the moon and we start building our secondary. We're going to build our secondary welding ship. The one we're going to use and leave at the moon is the plan. It's my plan anyways. So let's go to the jump drive. We're going to do this. We're going to select the moon jump point. And before we jump, I'm going to send it to jump without me. That'd be tragic. Before we jump, it'll pop up right here. I'll open this up. Nope. I know this still has uranium. I just want to validate. Boxfish has that much. 20 ingots. Okay, so it said to use a little bit, but that's okay. It's good. We're okay. We'll keep it charged. Next stop, you guessed it, Green River. Let's see what we can get done over here. All right. I still don't know why I can't remote access. Is it because the antenna's off? No, it's not. My antenna's on too. Let's see. Let's do a little remote control boxfish. I just literally cannot remote control this. Is there a reason why? I may have to add a control station on this. It may just have to happen. I don't love the idea of it, but like honestly, it seems like it has to happen. The remote access is just not working, and I have an antenna. Remote access is set to work. Broadcasting on, radius check, HUD check, open menu list. Oh, that is really hard to read with all those markers. Broadcast 5,000 meter, disable, show ship name, jump, blah, 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 blah. Okay. And then if I come back up here, remote control, on terminal, on show on HUD. Yeah, why? Maybe it's this. Is it because the show on HUD remote access? Nope, sure ain't. Remote. Control thrusters, check. Control gyros, check. Inertial dampers, check. Park, handbrake, check, 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 checkity check. Turn off, turn on. Collision avoidance off, none of that. Assign camera, none. Oh, there's one. Yeah, jump box camera. Well, I don't want you to patrol or do anything. I just... I don't know what's going on there. I don't know why we would have issues. Is it because... I could even access the boxfish remotely. So it tells me that... Why can't I access you? What is your problem? What is your problem? Show on HUD. Right? No, nothing. It's just like, no, man. You're not my real dad. You're not my real jump drive dad. Okay. Don't get weird, Chris. Too late. Too late. Alright, let's get to base. Oh, I can see the Soul Strider really well from here. Oh, I know how to fix that problem. If I turn these thrusters off, and I go here, and I turn this back on, but I leave that, that'll keep me moving forward. And then all of those things will do what they're supposed to do. All right, so today's episode so far, we've knocked out our solar array for helping keep the uranium mine cooking. Gotta love that. We have come back here and done the things we've done. I had a brief cut because I had to go check on something and because I couldn't figure out why I couldn't weld the things up that I absolutely had in my inventory because I'm dumb. So yeah. Oh, I am cooking. I'm cooking fast. We need to turn this off. Yeah, I am cruising. I didn't realize I was going so fast. Okay, let's circle in for a landing. Get over here. I had an interesting thought the other day. If you effectively, or actually I guess it was today that I had this interesting thought. If you effectively built, let's say on the dark side of the moon, like, so when our home base on Earth, like, is when it's connected or when it's daylight, right? I sleep, gets to daylight. If I built in that time, I built a base on this planet that was on the dark side of the moon when it was daylight on Earth, which you can see is clearly daylight now. When I go to sleep on the moon, would I then rotate the sun towards daylight here? Like, I wonder if it's positionally or if it's based on the first bed you drop. That's an interesting question. I don't have an answer to. You know what we could figure out? If it's dark here, I could absolutely go sleep in this bed in here and see what it does, but we're not going to do that. All right, so first thing I need to do, we got to turn off Bob because we're going to start, at the very least, we're going to start the process of getting the new welder ship. The Weldmabob is coming to life, guys. I want to build out the Weldmabob. You guys are going to be like, why? You're crazy. I don't get it. You already have a ship. Stop being stupid. Or maybe you won't say those things. I don't know. I just decided I want a Weldmabob. That's what I decided. And, you know, it's okay. Everybody's allowed to decide things, okay? It's okay. So let's get first. We need a small grid one of these bad boys. And I think I actually used a different kind. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drop that there. And we're actually gonna cheat a little bit on this. Not cheat, that's not the right answer. That's not the right word. But we're gonna do a little shebang. Switch lock. And then I'm going to grab this guy here. Nope, I need to grab first a control seat. Do I still have the helm on my bar so I can easily throw a helm down? I do. Grab this guy here. And then we're going to plop this guy. Where is it? There it is. Little baby guy right there. We're going to try to do this in a way that makes sense to everybody. Perfect. Okay. Alright, so then let's go to projector. This bad boy right here, we're going to go blueprints. We're going to do Weldmabob, 0.3. Look at that. It's going to be wonky. Alright, now we need to projector. We need to forward offset, whop, bing. We should pitch it. We should yaw it. Perfect. And then we can forward offset back down to here. Put that right there. Perfect. Now, all we gotta do perfect. Okay. Now, come over here. Let's grab the boxfish. Hello, boxfish. Boxfish, sure, can't talk. No, we're just gonna pop it up like this. And we're gonna say, let's grab some small grid stuff. Let's grab some get some parts in there. What do we need? We need, let's grab some, couple of these. Oh, you know what we need? We probably need some of those. That production. Let's get some computadores in stock. Control panel. Inventory. Okay, now, in theory, get out there. Can we control the remote access, the soul starter? We can. What is happening? You see what I'm saying? Do you see? Do you see, guys? Space Bob. All right, Bob, let's get to work. Here, Bob. Here, Bob. Yes. Great victory. This is working beautifully, by the way, guys. Why am I building another guy? You guys might wonder. I think it's just honestly because, like, I really want to. And then I can come over here and I can say, I need this, and that, and this, and this, and this. One of these, one of those, one of these. Like, I can just grab stuff and come down here. I can click right there. I can put that in there. I can grab some more parts, like this, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this. Just grab all the things. Oh, I need to grab. And then me and Boxfish and Bob get to work. We just get this knocked out. How are we doing? This. Why can't I? Do I have too much stuff? No. What? There we go. Add that. What do we got? This. This. How are we doing under here? Doing okay. Man, my thing is being very wonky. Oh man, you just did the dumb, didn't you? I sure did. I think we might be. Yep, we have 2 reactors. What do we got in here? Anything left? I think we might be done. So let's go ahead and take this guy back to his hole. You guys are probably wondering, I want this, I just want a welding ship at both ends, although I don't have the means of production at the ice station. I still wanted to get a secondary weld ship. Alright. So this is the Weldmabob. It is, I think it's complete actually. Let's take a look down here. Projector. What do we got? Projector 1 is complete. Yay! Now I can get off here and I can say, alright, let's cut you free. Uh-oh. We have a bit of a problem. I do not know that it has enough juice to stay aloft. Oh, it definitely is not. This is not good. Okay, we're going in for kind of a landing. It happens. It's okay. Huh. Because I don't have hydrogen thrusters, I did not... Weldmabob did not go well. Let's see if we can't fix this real quick, and then we're going to call it. Yeah, Weldmabob fell apart mabob. And I don't think I have ion thrusters anywhere on my bar for some reason. It's really odd. I thought we were just doing this. Okay. Fascinating. Neato mosquito, as they say. Whoever they is. Let's go ahead and get rid of parachutes. Probably don't need those, although that would have been useful about 2 seconds ago. Ion thruster. Let's grab the ion thrust. Ion thruster. Okay, we're gonna do a couple of big boys. I think we're gonna do like that right there. Yeah, that's gonna work. All right. So first. Okay. And then we're gonna. What did I say? I don't know how many we need, so let's just assume for a second. Let's do this one at a time. Let's do this scientifically. We'll grab one small grid large thruster, just one, and we'll nestle it gently right here. And then I will get in the cockpit and we will see if it is possible, and it looks like it is. This was going to be less of a terrestrial welding ship and more of a I had a plan. Oh, my plan's not going to work because guess what I did? Oh, it actually is working currently. Let's do... Oh, we're going to do something we should never do. That's right, I pressed P. Ugh, I'm so sorry. I did not mean to do that. I didn't plan this out as well as I thought I did. I was like, yeah, this is going to be great. It's not great. Let's go ahead and knock this guy off here. So this is the Weldmabob. And prior to this little bit of a failure, you would have been like, oh, I get it. I see it. I see the message you're trying to send. But now it kind of feels like the message is broken. All right, let's go ahead and get you. We're going to do that and that. Beautiful. And I don't think I finished setting this up when I built it. So this also has quite a bit of forward. The idea is to have forward lighting, so definitely lights up forward motion wise and does a good job there. I like it. So yeah, that's there you go, the Weldmabob, guys. We did it. Okay, let's drop down here. We're gonna call it a day. All right, ladies and gentlemen, if you enjoyed this episode and you like the Weldmabob, let me know. Comment down below. You guys, don't forget, I know, I always say this, everybody always says this, I don't know how to do it less annoyingly, but please always hit subscribe, little bell notification if you like what you're seeing, and definitely comment down below. I really appreciate you guys. Love interacting with the community. We're growing, slowly but surely. So, if you enjoyed this, you guys know what to do. I really appreciate it, and let's see if we can wave. We sure can't, of course, so I will catch you later, taters, and as always, be kind.